Hello, sports fan. This is Steven here for JustMyPicks.com, and I'll bring you a special in-depth breakdown of one of the hottest topics in today's sports today. The topic is, does homosexuality have a place in sports today? We've seen a lot of athletes come out lately. As far as when I say coming out of the closet is the phrase that people use. Homosexual athletes or lesbian and gay athletes all across the landscape. Some of the key figures in sports have been gay or lesbian or bisexual, whatever the case may be. Just to name a few of the top athletes: Billie Jean King, which was in tennis, Cheryl Swoops, WNBA. Jason Collins wasn't really a top athlete. He just made the headlines because he came out in the NBA. Brittany Griner in the WNBA. Right now, she's young. She's playing through it. You know, in my honest opinion, I don't care about my athlete's sexuality. I don't care if they're with a man, with a woman, with whatever. To me, I care about them being a role model. I care about some things, but to me, it's not my place to judge another person. I may not personally care for what they do. I may not think the highest of what their personal life is like, but I can't judge another human being on that. The biggest take is, can a person score basketball? Can they catch a football? Can they hit the tennis racket? That's what I think that it comes down to. I don't think that we should be discussing their personal life. For one, I don't know anybody that's perfect. So for me, being a Christian, I don't see where I can call somebody out for their flaw, in my opinion, when I have flaws. So for me, I just see it as there is a homophobia in sports. There is a certain don't ask, don't tell policy in sports, because in football we see a lot of players who when the gay comments or the gay things are brought up, you see them quick to shy away from it. We've seen the San Francisco 49ers player that went off during the Super Bowl and said what he said, his comments about having a gay teammate. You know, Adrian Peterson being against the gay teammate. I mean, being against the idea of having gay teammates. You know, in sports is it's weird because sports bring us together. Sports can help us through tragedy. Sports can lift our spirits when we're down, but at the same time, they've taken so much and put it on sports that you'd never know who's gay, who's bisexual, whatever. Your favorite athlete could be gay or could be bisexual and you not know. So in the long run, I think that you're going to see a lot more players, male and female, come out and really profess that they're homosexual or gay or lesbian, whatever proper term you want to call it. But for me, I honestly don't think homosexuality has a place in sports. Nothing personal against anybody or what they care about. But in the long run, I just think that it doesn't have a place for us to comment. It's just too much, you know, and I don't want my daughter, if I have a daughter or a son, to grow up and think, okay, am I supposed to be kissing a man or am I supposed to be kissing a woman? You know, my thing is, I don't know. I don't think that homosexuality should be celebrated. When Jason Collins came out, they made a big to-do about him having courage and him having confidence and him doing all these things. I don't see that as something you should applaud. You know, when Tim Tebow stands on the morals of Christianity and he gets shunned, basically. You know, he gets shunned, gets stones thrown at him in the media, but yet we glorify homosexuality. I think that's backwards. You know, and I applaud Tim Tebow for what he does. But my thing is, I'm not going to shun anybody who's homosexual, but what you do in private doesn't have anything to do with sports, you know, and it's just a very tough topic to deal with. But in closing, I'm going to say this. Anybody can be what they want to be. This is a free country we live in. Everybody has rights to love who they want and do what they want. But at the same time, me personally, I don't care for it. I just don't see it. I don't care to know who you're sleeping with or who you're dating. Or my thing is, I care about what you do on the field or on the court or on the gridiron. So tell me what you think about this topic. I know a lot of people have been buzzing about this topic since Brittany Griner and Jason Collins and these different athletes have been coming up and coming out the closet lately. It's a very difficult topic to go over, very hot button issue in the sports community. I want to know what you feel. Leave me comments, leave me posts. You can also follow me on justmypicks.com. You can check me out on YouTube.com/justmypickstv. Subscribe and also comment. We need your support. Also, follow me on Twitter @justmypickstv. Thank you very much for subscribing, and please comment.